All right, welcome back. We have Joanna King, the Disaster Program Manager from the American Red Cross. That's quite a title.
It is a long title.
Disaster Program Manager.
It sounds rough, huh?
It does, it does. But if you didn't know, September is National Preparedness Month, so it's the perfect time to get your house and your family, I guess, ready for an emergency. So when you talk to families and you talk to different groups, because I know you go around and talk to Rotary and that kind of thing, what kind of thing is the most important thing that you really try to stress?
Well, there's three things that we talk about for preparedness. We talk about getting a kit, being prepared, and being informed.
Okay, and what's in that kit? What's the most important? Do you guys have the kits available for people? Or?
We do. We do have kits that you can buy if you go to redcross.org.
Oh, okay.
We also have a list of the items
so
that
you can do it
quickly
yourself.
Put a kit together.
Excellent. Now, what kind of things are in that kit?
Things that you would want in that kit are some of the obvious things, like water. You want 1 gallon per person.
Per person.
For each day. And then you want your first aid kit.
Okay.
You want medications for 7 days.
Okay.
If you need things like hearing aid batteries, extra pair of glasses, any type of items that you would need for your own health, you would want to make sure that you have those as well.
And you have to prepare for the fact that your power might be out, because in any kind of disaster, that's usually the first thing that goes.
That's right. We encourage people to have a radio, either the crank kind or kind with batteries, and have extra batteries to go along with that.
Yeah.
Changes of clothes. Something that many people don't think about is you have a kit for your home and if you're staying in place, but you need to also have a kit for your car and for your work.
Right.
So I'm sure you probably have a change of clothes here.
Yes.
Just in case you need them. I keep a change of clothes with me just in case I need them.
Right.
So things to keep in your car so that if you have to go quickly, it's already there.
See, and that's the thing. I mean, you can have that disaster kit all you want at home, but you may not have time. That's the other thing about this. You might not have time, or if, for example, you keep it in your basement, and what if your basement's flooded?
Yes.
And then your kit's ruined. So yeah, having that extra one in the car, it seems like for a lot of people that may be a lot of steps, but it doesn't really take a lot to put that together.
No, once you put the kits together, the only thing that you need to think about changing is things that may expire. So if you have a first aid kit that has, some medications in it, you're going to want to check the expiration dates on those periodically. If you have non-perishable goods, canned foods, you're going to want to take those out and put in fresh. You can use the canned goods, or you can donate them to a local food pantry if you need to get them out. But
you can maybe swap them out.
Absolutely.
Beforehand. So if you have a kit and you keep it mobile, it's in your car, obviously you're not going to be able to put things like bananas, any kind of perishables in them. But if you have things that are in there and then you check and you're like, oh, this expires in 2 months from now, you can go ahead and swap it out, bring that stuff inside, and then you can use it.
Yep, and a great thing is, snacks, things like granola bars, things that last for a long time. You just need to check them every year or so just to make sure that they're not expired.
So would you say that most people could get this information just from the website? Can they go to the Red Cross?
Absolutely. Redcross.org has the information you need to be prepared, but we also have an app for your Apple phones and your Android. It's called the Emergency app. You can just look up Red Cross Emergency. That's going to give you how to prepare for different types of disasters. Here we're looking at flooding. We're looking at winter storms. We're looking at house fires, where we might not necessarily be looking at earthquakes.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all about what's pertinent to you and your family and being prepared. And there's nothing wrong with being prepared. It may be the kind of thing like, oh, I don't even want to think about that. But if you think about it ahead of time and you take care of your issues, you can have them solved. So when a situation like that does arise, you're not caught behind the 8 ball.
That's right. That's right. It's having you and your family in the best situation possible during a disaster. Never going to be perfect. Disasters by nature are not perfect, but at least you're ready.
Well, Joanna, thank you so much for coming in. It's information that we can't say enough, because it's the kind of thing that if you don't have that, or maybe you need to update your kit, it's worth doing, because you never know when it's going to happen.
Visit us online or give us a call. We're happy to help you.
You can't prepare for when the disaster is going to happen, but you can prepare for the disaster. Ooh, I think I just came up with a new line for you guys.
That's good. I'll remember that.
Okay. Thanks again for coming in, Joanna.
Thank you.